Hello. Welcome. You are back on the night shift. Damn. It's a Friday night and you're on the night shift. It's kind of tough, bro. That's kind of tough. Like you would want to enjoy the weekend, wouldn't you? But yet you're here. But to be fair, this is a recording and you could listen to this whenever you want. Unlike myself, who is filming this on a Friday night because I actually have work tomorrow. So why am I filming this now? Because I'm an insane human being that does not have his priorities straight. Or maybe I do. Maybe this is a priority for me. And, maybe the things that I have going on tomorrow, I should have prioritized. We're here. Hello. Yeah, nice to have you back. I have been thinking that I want to start starting these episodes off with a fun fact. And the fun fact that I found today was, now I'm going to preemptively strike this with, I don't know if this is a international thing, but at least for the American Santa Claus, the modern day interpretation of Santa Claus with a red outfit and white beard is due in large to a holiday Coca-Cola ad that begun in 1931. So I guess 1931, there was a Coca-Cola ad where they made him wear red because the Coca-Cola color is essentially red and white, and he was wearing a red jacket, white beard to, I guess, match the Coca-Cola can or bottle or whatever. And I actually kind of knew this, surprisingly enough, because I used to work for Coca-Cola back in the day down in Atlanta, where Coca-Cola was invented. At the World of Coca-Cola, it's a giant museum. And that's just one of the things, or one of the facts that they tell you while you're there, which is super interesting. I didn't realize how big, like, gigantic corporations could have on something like, it's almost like a religious symbol, really. Before that, I don't know if Santa Claus even had like specific colors. Did he have colors that he was assigned? Is he just a normal guy that just wore whatever he wanted to? If not, I think his colors were green. Was he wearing green? I don't remember, because I wasn't around 1931 or anything like that. But yeah, fun fact. Coca-Cola is the reason why Santa Claus wears red, at least in the States. Like I said, I don't really know if Santa Claus is, what I'm saying, is he repping colors in Germany? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I bet you're wondering where this amazing shirt I got from. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, can you see it? If you're listening to this not on YouTube, or watching this not on YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the shirt. If you're not watching this on YouTube, then you're probably listening to it via some sort of audio medium, whether it be Spotify or Apple Podcast, Android Podcast. You probably can't see my shirt, but I am wearing a shirt from the weekend concert that I went to last Friday, which was outstanding, by the way. That was, like I said, the first concert I've ever been to. And I got this concert from the, super unique, super special shirt that I got from the super special store at the super limited edition weekend store, on the weekend concert at the weekend store. The line was insane. They didn't have a lot of shirts there, so I had to choose from what I got. And I'm actually really happy with this shirt. The shirt's pretty cool. I kind of like it. It's got it's a mask that the Weeknd was wearing. It kind of looked like an MF Doom mask when I saw it on stage. But the mask on the shirt's not MF Doomy. All caps, by the way. And it's got some like pink spirits coming out of it. I don't know. It looks cool. It's a cool looking shirt. Funny story about the shirt. So yeah, the shirts were, what I'm saying? They were concert shirt prices, if you know what that means. So they were not cheap. But as we were leaving the concert, everybody's leaving, the getting out of the stands and all that good stuff. We found another shirt that unfortunately somebody left behind. But there's a big crowd. Ain't no way they turn it around. So it's like, it's either me or somebody else, and I'd rather it be me. So I got another shirt that looks like some like Metallica. Obviously, it's still the Weeknd, but like looks like a heavy metal shirt. It's such a sick shirt. Yeah. So I'm really happy about that. I don't know. I'm going over the shirts over the concert. The concert was outstanding. My biggest takeaway was like, obviously the Weeknd's been performing live for quite some time. He's a veteran at this now, but it amazed me like how like effortless it looked like he's able to sing all these songs, you know? Like obviously he took some breaks in between to like, hey crowd, hey Munich, oh I love you, ha, ha, ha. But like just like in singing, like for me to sing as high as he sings and the quality of the notes that he was hitting, it just looked like he was just like speaking into the mic like pretty effortlessly. Like, I don't wanna say, you know, but like obviously he was singing it in the Weeknd's voice, and it was maybe it's because it's his voice, and it's just like that's just the way he sounds, and he just got gifted with a beautiful voice. But I don't know. Just imagine yourself singing a song. You know, it kind of takes breath out of you. You know, it's a little it's like you putting in effort. You're gonna have to breathe. Like, oh my god. And he was walking around the whole time, and I don't know. It just seems so effortless for him. So big ups to the Weeknd. He a performer. His stage had like at the very end it was like a gigantic moon that changed color. That moon was huge. I don't know how tall it was. Maybe 30 feet tall moon. I don't know. 30 foot tall. How tall is that in meters? 10 meters. Yeah, let's just go with that. 10 meter tall moon on the end of the stage. In the middle of the stage, they had this like Silver Surfer esque statue that was just like spinning around in circles that had like laser beams for eyes. So I feel bad for whoever that thing looked at because those lights were insanely like they were blinding lights, which is probably alluding to one of his songs. And in the main stage, there was like a burning city that actually it had like flames and stuff like coming out of it. Like it was like a post-apocalyptic looking. It was pretty sick. And to top it all off, my boy had like 30 nuns walking up on the stage, just like walking, doing some like ominous slow motion walks. And whenever the songs got like crazy, they would like freak out and do like weird, like, I don't know, robotic dance. I don't know. He had the nuns doing the robot on the goddamn stage, but that shit was crazy. So big ups to the Weeknd. And big ups to K Tronada at the beginning of that, because K Tronada was the performance before the Weeknd got onto the stage, and K Tronada was killing that shit. He was, oh man, I love K Tronada. I don't feel like Munich appreciated what they were witnessing. K Tronada was absolutely crushing it, and I felt like I was the most lit for K Tronada, bro. I don't know. K Tronada was he was crushing it. But yeah, that's how my weekend went, and I am quite happy about it. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, Munich is it's a pretty city, man. Unfortunately, the weather was a little scheisse, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You go there for a special occasion and you enjoy it the best way you can. So I'm happy I got to see the Weekend and Kate Renata and Mike Dean because he was playing the saxophone during the concert, which is I didn't even know he played the saxophone. That's crazy. Yeah, but I have a question of the day that I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, discuss on this thing. And I thought it was pretty funny. It says, non Americans, what do you think every American person has in their house? And I already knew that these answers were about to be hilarious. Uh, the first one says, a switch that you can flick and it turns your sink into a blender. And the next comment says a trash smoothie, which is yeah. I didn't realize that I was taking my garbage disposal back in the states for granted because that's not really a thing out here. I miss my garbage, but you can just throw anything that you had on your plate into the sink, and the sink will take care of it. Over here, you gotta meticulously make sure you take every scrap off that plate and put it into the trash, or else your sink clogged. You gotta call the plumber, and then he gonna take 30 years to get to your house, and then when he gets to your house, he gonna, oh man, I don't have the parts, I gotta come back. Then you gotta wait for him to, you gotta take off from work so he can go. Yeah. Guys, don't take for if you have a garbage disposal in your sink, please don't take that for granted. I didn't realize what I had. I didn't realize. The next response is barbecue sauce. Yo, barbecue sauce, bro. I try to go to the damn grocery store here and get some barbecue sauce. That shit was not hitting, bro. Like it was like mad sweet. It was like they know what barbecue sauce is, I guess. Like they tried it, but like man, I miss my I miss the barbecue sauce that we would like, just like a variety of barbecue sauce that we had back at the crib. Just like see, just random sauces in general, bro. I don't know about the rest of the country or countries out here in Europe, but Germany needs to get their sauce game up, bro. They're really lacking in the sauce department, bro. Their bakeries though, on point. Love me a German bakery. I've been eating these butter pretzels. It's just essentially a pretzel that they cut in half and put butter in between. I don't know, bro. I'm feeling like it's literally my kryptonite, bro. I'm weak to that. Give me a young butter pretzel and I'm really good for the rest of the day. A coffee machine with large glass wait, a coffee machine with large glass jugs full of black coffee being kept warm. The UK mostly has electric kettles for making hot drinks eventually or individually. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not too familiar with German offices, but like, yeah, in the office back in the states, there's always like a pot of coffee that's just like always there and it's always warm. So I'm guessing they don't do that here. They're big on espressos out here, that's for sure. Um, and espressos taste like straight poison, bro. Y'all ever had espresso? Bro. Well, like, motherfucker drink that, and that's the damn elixir of Satan himself, bro. Granted, it'll wake you up, but it's like, man, y'all really drinking that? I take that back. I like me an espresso every now and again, but it's I ain't drinking those on the rags. That shit, I just know my insides are crying every time I take a sip. The most wholesome I've felt about my country in a while. But yes, peanut butter, air conditioning, disposal in the sink. Yeah, yeah. I have not seen peanut butter out here, and if I do, it's like, granted, this is probably just like a bad thing on the states because like the peanut butter in the states is probably like not natural considering you don't have to mix it at all. Because I feel like maybe natural peanut butter you'd have to mix, and I've seen some peanut butter out here, and it's like a thick vat of oil on top that you gotta mix for like damn near 20 minutes just to make sure it's edible, bro. And to be fair, fuck all of that. Run me my Jif, bro. Run me my Skippy. You know what I'm talking about? And air conditioning. I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again, bro. The lack of air conditioning out here is actually like it's blasphemous. Like I I can't understand it. Like I get it. Yeah, it's gonna make you sick. Fuck all of that, bro. You'll be fine, bro. Get an air conditioning. I promise you, your life will be so much better. Popcorn setting on the microwave. Yeah, my microwave right here in this apartment here, because it's the microwave that the tenant left behind. Because it's not my microwave. Does not have a popcorn button on it, so like you gotta. I don't know. I just be putting it in for 3 minutes, and then listen to the pops, and if the pops start to die down, I take it out before the 3 minutes ends, or if I need to put it in for longer than 3 minutes, there's like a plus 30-second button on there. So yeah, America's really is made eating mad easy, which is probably why we're all like a little, we got a little obesity problem back in the States, a little bit, just a little bit. America has made easy eating so easy. I I never really realized that even from the garbage disposal to the popcorn setting on your microwave, bro. There's really everything is so easy, so like so ready to go. Uh, I am so surprised with this whole top loading washing machine answer. Why is this abnormal? Yeah, I guess yeah. All the washing machines I've seen here have just been like you have to load them from the side. I don't know why it's like a different thing. Back in the states, it looks like there's a response underneath, but that's 3 paragraphs long. Did you really need a 3 paragraph answer to why a side washing machine's? Long story short, guys, I'm not gonna read that. Uh, Next response. Apparently, Americans are rather fond of pickles and peanut butter. Is that a fair assumption to make? Uh, I meant either or, not both at the same time, bro. Can you imagine eating pickles and peanut butter? You would have to have the craziest taste. But okay, I know like when people are pregnant, they have like insane cravings. Like I wonder if anybody's ever craved pickles and peanut butter together. Cause like, yeah, I've definitely heard of some wild cravings for a pregnant woman to get, but pickles and peanut butter just seems a little bit excessive, you know? Like, why are you doing this to yourself? You're actually that sounds like a it sounds like you lose health bars when you eat one of those, bro. That doesn't sound good for you. Like it sounds painful. But yeah, like I'm just thinking about like yeah, America has a lot of conveniences. There's like a lot of things that just make things to be fair, that's probably why, like I said, we're got a little bit of the obesity problem because I haven't really noticed a lot of like obese people out here in Germany, at least, which is it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing, but at the same time, there's a lot of ease of life, or is that the word of it? No, I'm thinking for ease of life creations that I'm seeing in the states. The amount of garbage disposal comments got me crying. But yeah, a lot of people are saying garbage disposal. That's actually it's actually insane. Garbage disposal is actually a blessing though. Like I feel like that's maybe it's just like a plumbing thing because maybe a lot of the plumbing infrastructure out here is just not built for that. But garbage disposal is actually a godsend. Uh, this thread is really making me question if European houses are just empty boxes with singular bags of tea in them. Oh my god, cereal. Yeah, all the cereal I see here is actually just like reincarnations of American cereals that I've seen in the German grocery stores. And if they do have cereal, it's really just oatmeal with random chocolate bits in it or random fruit bits in it. But it's all like oatmeal. And the cereal is actually all American stuff that they've maybe like taken some of the sugar out because they realize, hey, we're killing our peeps with this. As an American, I was expecting guns, but ranch dressing hurt for some reason. Yeah, I actually haven't seen a gun. Maybe that's because it's too obvious. Of course, we're gonna say guns. That's kind of boring. Ranch dressing. Yeah, they ain't got ranch dressing out here. Um, Ranch dressing, like I know some people that swear by ranch dressing, and they put it on like damn near everything. Some of those people, they might not, they might not look like me, but ranch, it's cool. It's not up there for me. What's my favorite sauce? I like sriracha sauce, and I don't know what the name of the sauce would be, but I think it's like a Thai sauce, like from Thailand. It's like a sweet and spicy sauce. I don't know the name of it, but I know it when I see it. It's got a color and it's got some little specks in there of probably peppers. Who knows? I don't really ask questions. I just know it tastes good. It's probably not good for my longevity though. But hey, my favorite sauce is sriracha and that Thai sauce. It's kind of like red and orange ish, and it's got the speckles in there. It's sweet and spicy. That thing, I literally will put that on anything. I take the back, not everything. Washing machines where you put everything on the top. Okay, we got another one of those. Drywall, lots of drywall. True, a lot of these buildings I've seen out here are solidly built. Like even this building that I'm living in right now, it's an old looking building. Like probably built in like the probably like the 30s or something like that. I would probably even older than that, but it's solid. This building ain't going nowhere. But to be fair, old buildings in the states are also solidly built. But like, I don't know, maybe the newer buildings are just not built with drywall. I feel like the buildings in the states are just like built for speed and not like for longevity. Plastic bags filled with plastic bags. Yeah, they don't. They are so big on not using plastic out here. Like, I don't even think you can get a plastic bag at a store. Like, they only sell paper bags or those reusable bags that you get at the grocery stores. Like, I don't think I've seen a plastic bag since I've been out here. Only thing plastic might be like maybe like a plastic wrapping, like over like a electronic product or something like that. Like maybe there's just like confirmation bias or something like that. But I'm trying to think, have I seen plastic bag at all since I've been out here? Maybe just like trash bags, but like that's a trash bag. No, yeah, I don't think I've seen a plastic bag until you go to like maybe a military base and you go to the grocery store and they got the thickest, most plasticky plastic bags. Like I feel like every time I take a plastic bag, like 3 turtles dies, bro. And I know they fuck with the turtles don't fuck with the straws, but these plastic bags, they gotta be doing something, bro. It's the turtles, right? The turtles, they hate plastic. They allergic or something. What else? What else? What else? Large quantities of over-the-counter drugs in huge bottles. Do they not? I mean, they got drugstores out here, but do they not like? I guess I haven't really gone into any of the apotheke. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apotheke. The drugstores out here in Germany. I haven't really had a need to go in there to buy them, so I don't know if they sell large quantities of ibuprofen or Tylenol and all that good stuff. They probably call it something different out here too. Oh, okay, okay. The last one I'm seeing, mac and cheese. I have yet to see macaroni and cheese out here, and if I do, it's Italian like macaroni and maybe some like sprinkle of cheese. It's not the same. I miss my mac and cheese, man. There's some food maybe that I miss from back home, but like to be fair, I'd like to think I'm somewhat adventurous in the foods that I've eaten since I've been out here. I've eaten a lot of some schnitzel, some currywurst. There's a lot of other foods that I don't remember the names of, so please forgive me. I probably should have like came up with a. I'm gonna okay. Eventually, I'm gonna come up with a list of some of the best foods I've had since I've been in Europe. When I was in Rome last month, there's a dish called like amatriciana. I think it's like a Italian noodle dish. It's like, almost like carbonara, but not carbonara. It's like the noodles are giant hollow cylinders, if that makes sense, with like bacon bits on it. Oh my god, that stuff is molto bene. It's molto belle, molto belle. It's good as hell, is what I'm trying to say. It was delicious. So if you're in Italy, you gotta eat all the noodles and all the pasta and all the pizza you can get. Like I was grubbing when I was in Rome. Oh my god! But at the same time, it was so hot. So like just eating just felt like a chore. Because I think when I was there, it was like during the July 4th, which this year July 4th was stated as the hottest day in like recorded history. I think while I was there, it was like 40 degrees Celsius, which is like 100 and something degrees Fahrenheit, which it was ridiculous while I was there the whole time. The weather was just beaming. So like I literally had to take breaks throughout the day to just go back inside the hostel and just like chilling next to the air conditioning and stay cool because, oh my Lord, it was insane out there. But the views were beautiful. Got to see the Colosseum, got to see the Pantheon, got to see just like a whole bunch of just like ancient random buildings like on the side of the street. You just like going down the side of the street trying to get to the train station. You just pass by the like, okay, so like, yeah, you go to the Colosseum train station, like the train stop on the train station. You get out and like, boom, the Colosseum is like right there, like spitting distance from the train station. It's like, it's mind boggling. And honestly, like I didn't realize how big the Colosseum was going to be too. Like I knew it was obviously as big as the Colosseum, but for the first Colosseum, like for like setting the blueprint for what Colosseums are now, it's insane that it was like so big for when it was built, so it's just amazing to see like some of the history out there. Like the architecture out there in Rome it was so beautiful. Like you just see it on the side of the road. You're just driving down the street to go to like a bar, and next to that bar is a 2,000-year-old structure, and it's like just chilling there. What I didn't really fuck with was how I seen so many Egyptian obelisks that they just stole out of Egypt. They had like hieroglyphics on it. Like yeah, it's cool to see them, but like, damn, bro, give Egypt back their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I'm not really cool with that. But Rome was beautiful. The food was amazing. I just happened to go during the hottest time in history, apparently, and it was actually unbearable. All right, guys, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. Unfortunately, your boy still has a job out here, and I'm about to go to work tomorrow. So let me at least try to get some sleep before I come in there looking like a zombie. But before I go, did you forget I had socials? You should hit me up on those. Even though I haven't really posted on them a lot, I'm trying to work on some little TikTok action on some of these things. You know what I'm saying? Work in progress, by the way. But my email is nightshift at gmail.com. That is nightshift at gmail.com. My TikTok is nightshiftpc. My Instagram is thenightshift.pc. And my Twitter is thenightshiftp. So please hit me up. And if you haven't already, drop a comment on some things you want me to talk about, or a question that you have that you want me to speak on in a following episode. Don't forget to like this video, or wherever you're seeing this podcast. Don't forget to like the podcast, because help a brother out. I'm. This is a new thing for me. It feels weird. Just like putting myself out here like this again. But I enjoy it. I enjoy putting things out here like this, creating a podcast and all that good stuff. So, in order for me to keep doing this, I require outside validation, is what I'm trying to say. So please like my podcast, and please put comments, and if there's a place for you to review it, only 5 stars. If it's anything less than 5 stars, then I assume you hate me and you want to fight, and we can run the hands, I suppose. I'm not really a fighter, but like, if it's anything less than 5 stars, I assume that's what you're here to do. So we'll throw the hands if we have to, even if I lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm obligated to do so. So 5 stars is preferable. If 5 stars is the top of the mark, and if it's not 5 stars, then whatever the top of the mark is, then it says what you leave me. Yes. So like and subscribe. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm wearing a blue do-rag. Yes, inside out, because I don't want that line on my head, which is why it's inside out, in case you were wondering. It's just do-rag things. I feel like currently I am in that like awkward phase of hair length where I'm trying to grow my hair out a little bit, but it's like not short enough to the point where I got the waves, but it's not long enough for it to just be like, say, oh man, look at that man here, he got luscious locks. It's like in that awkward stage where it's like, bro, get a haircut, bro. That's what it's looking like right now. So I'm looking like, where's my hug at right now? And I'm not okay with that. So I got the do-rag on. So in case you were wondering why I've been wearing hats in the previous episodes and I'm wearing a do-rag, I got hair, guys. I promise. But yes, love you all. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. Hit me on my socials. Nightshift at gmail.com. Nightshiftpc on TikTok. Thenightshift.pc on Instagram. And thenightshiftp on Twitter. I love you all. Thank you for listening. If you've made it this far at the end, you might as well drop a comment somewhere, bro. Like at this point, you might as well. Like, what's it gonna do? You ain't gonna hurt nobody. If anything, it's only gonna provide positivity into the world. And isn't that what you want? You want positivity to go into the world. So go ahead, drop that comment, big fella. I know you want to. Yeah. With that being said, love you all. And I'm going to bed now. Adios. Choose. Chusseldorf. Chusli Moosli. Arrivederci. Ciao. Goodbye.